Hi folks, Mark here. There was a question about backdoor 251 and I have a little explanation for you. I'm going to explain it the way I learned it from my great teacher, John Gittins. It's kind of long, but it's interesting, so I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to flip the camera over to the piano, and I think everything's going just beautifully here. Let's try that. Okay, so now you can see everything. So the first thing is, let's say we're in the key of C. Normal 251 would be something like D minor 7, G, C. Okay, so that's easy. So a backdoor thing is, let's start with some basic theory. The first thing is, let's think about exactly how a 5-1 resolves in the key of C, and that is this. The 7th and 3rd contract or expand depending on the inversion to the 3rd and 1st of the tonic chord. So B and F go like this or like this, outwards. Now imagine we were in the key of E flat. That would be this. So B flat 7 goes to E flat. Either way, it works. Now here's the part that's really fascinating. There's a rule that if you have a dominant chord that resolves to a tonic major, you could actually go to its relative minor by doing this. And you actually hear that the same notes in the right hand resolve beautifully to C minor, which explains a lot about why E flat major is relative to C minor. Here's C minor. You don't know which way I'm going to go, but either way sounds right. And if I use the passing bass note, then you accept it even more. And if I play B flat 7th, put the flat 9 in, and put a G in the bass, you see why C minor needs a G7 with a flat 9, because this is the note that resolves. So the A flat falling to G is crucial to get to E flat and to get to C minor. Now, here's where it gets really wild. There's a truism, I guess you could say, that any chord that resolves to a minor chord can resolve to the same chord as a major chord. So that would mean B flat 7 could go to, especially if I put this note in, C minor, and it must be able to go to C major. And that's the backdoor 5-1. In fact, what it really is F minor, 6th to C major, but with a B flat and a bass. So this is a 4 minor in the key of C, going to 1. But really it's a flat 7 going to 1. So that means we can play Lady Bird, which melody goes like this. And it's F minor 7. And it goes magically. And they also call this the daylight progression, because it sounds like daylight breaking. You think you're going to be in one place, but it goes, so it's like all of a sudden the sky opens up. See, that's C minor, but if you go, so B flat 7 goes to E flat major. B flat 7 goes to C minor. B flat 7, if it can go to C minor, can go to C major. You can see how useful this is. For example, there's a song called Happy Days Are Here Again. Now here, if you want to do 3-4 chords to get back to C, you would do something like, maybe if you go, which is really in the key of C, 1, 6, 2, 5 with a minor chord, D minor, and then you have to have G7 sus. Of course, you could beef this up. You could do all kinds of substitutions like A flat major 7 here, D flat major 7. You could go 1, which is just C, E flat major 7 if you want, A flat major 7, D flat major 7. But you can't get a dominant chord on this G7 because of the C in the melody. And we can't do this because the melody disallows it. So here's a solution that includes the backdoor progression. This is what you would normally do. But check this out. If you think about it, let's work it backwards. If you want to get to C, you could use B flat 7th. We know that. But before the B flat, we could play F minor to C. So B flat to C. Now what goes to F minor? Well, G minor 7, C7 goes to C, to F minor, and F minor goes to B flat. So theoretically, G minor 7 could have a C melody. C7 could have a C melody. F minor could have a C melody. And B flat 7, 9 has a C melody, and it all goes to C. So that means I could play. Here it goes. So that's a 3, 6, 2, 5 in the key of E flat. That's courtesy of a guy named Jimmy Dale, a great Toronto arranger. Instead of which all work really well, you could go so backdoor 2-5 F minor could also be a backdoor 3-6-2-5. Look at this, we could go here A minor, which is another angle. Okay, enough said. I hope that's well, helpful and at least interesting. Bye-bye.